I guess I will have a little Pepto-Bismol to coat my stomach. Biology teacher used to tell me, you know, before you drink, do that. So he suggested that, and it's kind of funny that it was coming from a teacher.
I pick my favorite brand of flavor of Pedialyte. I like the fruit punch, and as many Excedrin as I can take in a few hours.
My hangover cure has always been exercise, nothing too intense, which certainly wouldn't help your nausea, but a light run or some cardio would increase oxygen and blood flow and help release endorphins, which would make you feel better.
Well, usually in the morning I'll wake up and get a nice big greasy breakfast, which probably isn't the greatest cure, but it seems to work for me and it's always delicious, so nothing wrong with that.
My cure is simple and natural. Coconut water and Tylenol works for me every time.
My hangover remedy is to take B-complex vitamins because they help metabolize the alcohol in your system.
Well, I think prevention is actually the key, so you have to remember that while you're drinking, you need to also hydrate. You need to have some water in between whatever else you're drinking. Also, you should avoid mixing with sodas like Coke or ginger ale because they're dehydrating. That's going to contribute to your headache the next day. And before you go to bed, you're going to have a couple of glasses of water and have some aspirin. And, you know, it may not do the trick, but, you know, it's probably going to help by the time the next day rolls around. And if that doesn't work, then hair of the dog.
Just make a New Year's resolution not to drink. You won't have a hangover.
Pedialyte and extra cheese thin crust pizza from Domino's. Domino's. It's got to be Domino's pizza. It's got to be extra greasy and extra cheesy, and tons of Pedialyte.
Well, I always say just get right back in the game and continue to drink. You feel a lot better, especially after a good stiff Bloody Mary. But if you really can't stomach it, I'm from the South, so a classic aspirin and a big old glass of water will usually do the trick too.
My favorite hangover remedy would have to be Kettle One and tomato juice. Down it in one sip, hangover's gone in about 15 minutes.